What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome all my new subscribers. I want to take a second and thank each and every single one of you guys. You guys all out there are awesome. I appreciate you guys. So today I have a special video as I'm going to be taking a look at Ethos Graphene Matrix coating. Now, the reason why I say it's a special video is because I've never done a coating before. I've been, I wouldn't say scared, but I've been scared. Not scared to do it because I wasn't confident in my abilities, but just when you hear coding and you hear that, you're just like, oh, man, you got to make sure you're precise and you can't mess up at all. And I don't know, it makes people nervous. And I'm not gonna lie, it made me nervous. But then companies started coming out with these coatings that are more user friendly. So you just do a little research, you figure out which ones are a little more user friendly, and you go with those. Now, from what I'm hearing, this Ethos Graphene Matrix is a very user-friendly product. So I said, hey, it's about time Smurf gets in the coding game. I've been wanting to try one so bad. So huge shout out to Tim with Ethos. Tim actually sent me this. So this is a sponsored video, but you guys always get my honest opinion, but it's not even about that. So thank you, Tim. I appreciate you sending me this. And I'm very excited to use it. And I'm excited to bring all you guys out there along with me on my first coating ever. Now, originally I intended to shoot from start to finish, wash, decon, all that. But a wrench got thrown in my plans because it is going to be 103 degrees today. And I got home late last night from the shop and I said, there's no way if I were to shoot the video starting in the morning, by the time I'm done washing, decon, prep, it's already going to be in the 90s. Now, when you apply this coating or any coating in general, you want to make sure you're in a cool environment. You know, heat is your enemy when it comes to applying pretty much any product. So Tim said, hey, just for your information, anything above 80 degrees can get a little finicky on you. So my plan changed. I washed, prepped everything last night. I got it ready, taped it off last night so I can come out. I woke up at 5 this morning. It is now about 5:20 in the morning. I want to get this thing one step polished, ready so I can apply this coating as early as possible. So to those out there that wanted to see the whole process, I apologize, but you guys have to understand why I couldn't shoot. Sometimes it takes a really long time to shoot videos as you're washing and doing all that kind of stuff. If you guys have any questions on how I did the wash or decon, stuff like that, just drop them in the comments. I have no problems answering. And in the future, I could do solo vids on that if you guys want me to. That's not a problem. But given my circumstances, I couldn't do it. So I did wash it. I used my iron remover. I clayed it with my clay towel. I got all the contaminants out of the paint. Now that is absolutely key when it comes to applying a coating or any form of protection. Now, like I said, I never applied a coating, but I've done plenty of details where you need to prep the paint properly before you put your protection on the paint. Now, with your typical spray sealants and waxes, it's not as big of a deal because you can strip those easily. When you're putting on a coating, this graphene matrix is a up to 5 year coating. When you put this on, the only way to get it off is by abrasive. So you need to be a little bit more diligent with your prep. Make sure everything's perfect. You want your paint to be as perfect as you want it to be because underneath this coating, your paint's going to look like that no matter what. So I'm lucky that the paint's not too bad on this, and I'll give you guys a walk around to show you. But prep is key. Do your necessary wash, decon with your iron remover, clay the car, get all those contaminations out, and then proceed with your polish. That polish is going to remove that oxidation, blemishes, swirls. It's going to exfoliate the paint and get it ready to accept the coating. So with that being said, I cannot stress how much prep is key, guys. Prep, prep, prep. A coating can fail quickly with bad prep. So just want to let you guys know that. And that applies to everything. And you guys, you know, I've said that plenty of times. Prep is key when it comes to anything. So I'm going to be using my Ethos Detox as my final wipe down before I apply the coating. Now I'm going to get my polisher set up, my pads, my compounds. I'm going to get everything set up, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be using. And while I do that, I'm going to leave you guys with a quick walk around before what the vehicle looks like, and then we'll go from there. All right, everybody. As you guys could see, had my work cut out for me. It was like the birds were using this car as target practice, I swear. But yeah, I got it all cleaned up, and I got everything set up that I'm going to be using. I'm using my MaxShine M15 Pro Series 2, my G8. I'm going to be going with a yellow Rupes polish pad and some 3D1. And I'm going to do a light polish around the whole car. Give it a little bit of, little bit of swirling, a little bit of edging. Basically get the paint ready for the coating, and then we can have some fun. So we get set up. Let me give you guys a quick walk around of the paint real quick, just to see what it looks like, and then we'll get to polishing. All right, so here it is, guys. Here is our donor vehicle. This is a 2015 Toyota Corolla, and I chose it for two reasons. One, it's small. Not as small. I wanted a two-door, but this will do just fine. And it's gray, so it's gonna show a lot more when I'm doing the coating. I'll be able to see it, I didn't want to pick a white car. But as you guys could see, let me dim this down a little bit. Well, shoot, you guys can even see in the lights. The paint really isn't that bad, guys. It's got a nice flake to it. There we go. Almost too bright in here. See, like there, we got a few spots that are. Whoa, this light is bright. A few spots that need some love, but other than that, I mean, the paint really isn't that bad. The roof up here is probably the worst. I don't even need this. You guys can see with the lights up top. So I'm kind of fortunate right now because I didn't know what the paint was gonna look like until I got it cleaned. And you can see here, got some staining on the mirror. There was a piece of bird poop right there. It etched itself in a little bit. So we're gonna take care of it, get it polished up, and get this graphene coating on there. I'm kind of nervous, guys. I'm excited, but I'm excited. I'm bringing you guys all along with me. So I'm gonna get you guys set up on the tripod and we're gonna get to polishing. All right, everybody, got my 3D1 here. Go ahead and put a few small drops on my pad, like so. I don't know why it is I always start on the hood. I just feel like that's a good place to start. So we're gonna start over here on this hood. I already wiped the whole hood down, just so you guys know. Also, I'm aware that there is a body line here. I'm very careful when I go over those, and I do lighten up the pressure. So when you're polishing over a body line like this, the clear coat is thinner there. So you just got to be aware of that. Lighten up your pressure when you go over those. Wipe this off. Sorry, let me grab a towel, guys. Ugh. Now, I was getting a little bit of, see this concave here? The M15 Series 2 does tend to stall a little bit right there on those edges when you get it up on in that contour. But normally I would put my 3-inch, but I don't have time for that right now, so I just manipulate the polisher to get it in there. All right. Not bad, not bad. Detox. Got my detox here. Just to wipe up any remaining residual oils from the polish. Ah, this stuff smells so good for a paint prep wipe. All right. Let me, excuse my hands, guys. Let me grab you guys off of here. Show you guys. If I can show you guys. Let's see if we can use the lights here. There we go. Looks really good. Compared to, see if I can get this to work for me. Yeah, it's not going to be very noticeable on camera, as I said, that the paint was already in good shape. You can see, I can see a line for sure, but it's not noticeable on camera as much. But like I said, even if the paint isn't bad, you still want to do that polish to remove that thin dead layer and oxidation off the top to reveal a fresh layer that's ready to accept the coating. So either way, you have to do this step. So I'm going to keep working. I'm going to get the hood done, and maybe I'll come back in and give you guys another update as I work around the car. So with that being said, Smurf's got to get to work. All right, everybody. So got the car all polished up. It's looking fantastic. Really restored some really nice shining gloss. Really brought out a nice glow to the paint on this car. Now, I apologize for not showing you guys more of the polishing process, but like I said, I'm in a race for time right now, and it's already getting really hot, so I really need to start applying this coating. But give you guys a quick walk around. The car looks absolutely stunning so far as far as shine and gloss. So we're getting ready to lock all that in with this coating. Now, it's not perfect. By all means, it is not perfect. But I did what I could to make the paint look the best I could given my circumstances. So it looks absolutely fantastic. It is exfoliated. It's ready to accept the graphene. So I'm gonna get you guys set up, go over a few things before we get started. All right, everybody. So we are one step closer to applying the Ethos Graphene coating. So what I already did was I went ahead and opened this, and I took out the little, the top, the little plastic insert that's in the top, because I'm gonna be using this to apply it to my applicator. This is the applicator that came in the kit. From what I've never done a coating, but I see that it's a little bit easier to apply here. Now with the first layer, I'll put you know, a few lines on here just to kind of prime the pad up with some product. And you guys will get my initial thoughts as far as, I've always wondered, like, how does it feel applying a ceramic coating? Like, how does it feel? So I'll give you guys out there that haven't done it, I'm gonna give you guys my feedback. This is my first time. I went ahead and I went around the whole car, wiped it down with detox. Now this is a crucial step because this is gonna remove any oils, polishing oils, anything residual that's left on the paint that was during the preparation stage. So if you don't do that step, then you're gonna be applying the graphene coating over oils and polishing oils and stuff like that, and it's not gonna adhere, and you're not gonna get that durability out of it. So, and also wear gloves, guys. When you're working with coatings, especially, wear gloves. I mean, not that I work with them, but I see what people do, and I follow their advice when they say to wear gloves. I usually wear gloves when I'm detailing anyways. But yeah, definitely want to have a pair of gloves. You're going to want to have 2 towels. I'm choosing, I think these are the Ethos towels. I don't know if they have these on their site anymore, but I bought them a while back and they've been in my bin. So they have a low nap and a kind of like a higher pile, so like a dual pile, but I'm gonna be using the lower pile. One, just to kind of initially wipe off the residue, and the other one to come around and buff off. So 2 towels. I'm excited and nervous at the same time, as you guys can tell. Once I get done with this, I'm definitely having either some tacos or some pizza, that's for sure. So yeah, once you get your detox, you get your prep wipe, you get the paint fully clear of everything, we're gonna get set up. Let me get you guys set up, and we're gonna get ready to apply, guys. Let's do this. All right, everybody. So I went ahead and I got my applicator primed a little bit. Now it is warm, pretty warm in my garage right now, not super hot. But remember, in between passes, always put the cap on your coating bottle. All right, guys. So let's start. I'm gonna start up here, and I'm gonna work in a smaller section than I probably normally should, but that's all right. All right. You're gonna go in your crosshatch patterns. already see it rainbowing. Oh, there's a lot on this applicator. A little bit goes a long way, guys, for sure. Oh, it does have an oily consistency. After I do this pass, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I got a whole bunch of rock chips on the front. All right, so doesn't feel like it's getting tacky yet. Just yet. Very user-friendly. Not at all what I expected, but you can definitely see it. Now I see why they say a little bit goes a long way, because I'm doing this whole section and it's still oily. I can still see it. It's not really drying up too much. All right, so we're gonna call that good right there. Just like so. Perfect. Now, I'm gonna, since it's pretty warm, I can kind of see it rainbowing. I'm gonna go ahead and use this towel here. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of start to buff it off a little bit. Just kind of working the product into the paint a little bit more. Like so. Not really putting too much pressure down. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab my other towel. And we're gonna come in and buff off. All right. It is slick. It's definitely slick. Not the slickest I've ever filmed, but wow. That was really easy. That was really easy. For someone doing the coating for the first time, I couldn't have asked for anything better than that. Now, I'm gonna come in with my light just to make sure. You're going to make sure you don't leave any stragglers. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Very, very nice. Not bad at all. Definitely impressed, guys. So, let me, you know what? I want to show you guys up close what it looks like. So, I want to give you guys kind of a first person point of view. Now, I want to kind of overlap where I had before. So, I'm going to start right about here. We're going to go up the hood like so. Maybe so you guys can see a little bit of how it's applying. Really hard to see. Kind of see, it's really, you're not going to pick it up on camera at all. Really easy to apply though, to be honest. It's got an oily film to it, so you can see it pretty easily. And they say once it starts to get a little tacky on the microfiber applicator, then you know you need to add a little bit more product. So far, we're doing good. If you guys are hearing that on the camera, just picking up a little bit of rock chips. That's why the microfiber is grabbing the edge, but that's all right. Perfect. Not bad at all, guys. All right. Now, I don't know if you guys are catching that on camera, but yeah, it's hard to see. But now we're gonna go ahead. Just a few seconds, because it's hot in here. Then we're gonna go ahead and use our towel number 1. And we're gonna go ahead and help. This just helps kind of spread the product in. Perfect. That's very, very easy. All right, towel number 1. Make sure you keep your towels separate. That way you know which one's towel number 1 and towel number 2. And then when you're done, you could either soak them in a bucket of water, a little bit of super clean or degreaser, and then downgrade them to like an interior towel, or just throw them away. I know some people just throw them away, which I don't mind doing. All right. Whoa, this side's already getting really, really slick over here, guys. Really slick. All right, let's go ahead and flip this over. I'll notice a little spot on my microfiber. I don't know where that came from, but I don't like it. Boom, just like so. And that's it. Half the hood is done. Just like that. Definitely. I had the butterflies, guys. I'm not gonna lie, but that was very easy. That was very, very easy. So, that's awesome. Really, right now, you guys probably won't be able to tell the difference, but really easy. No streaking whatsoever, and it's hot. Like, it's already, I think, upper 80s right now, almost 90. I'm sweating in here. And yeah, it was very easy to apply. I'm just not giving it too much time to cure because it's really hot. And if I waited really long, then it might get tacky and hard to wipe off. But that was absolutely effortless, guys. No streaking, no nothing. I can't wait to get this thing done. I'm gonna get to work, guys, and we will come back. All right, everybody. So I'm making my way around the car. I pretty much got this half done. Up here done. I got the whole hood done, this fender done. I just kind of worked my way back here and then forward. Now, I was really nervous about doing a coating with messing up and whatnot, but I just wanted to show you guys. I didn't know how far the product went, how much to apply and whatnot. So I want to show you guys real quick. So literally, boom, that little line. Squirt my dropper back in here. Put my lid on. Make sure that's tight. All right, so I want to kind of give you guys another first person view. So I've done all the way about here, kind of like where the shadow is already. I'm like about right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start here, right? And I'm gonna work my way down like so. Just like so. And we're gonna come right back up. Hopefully you guys can see that. Literally that little line is enough to do this whole pretty much half a door. Now I know I'm supposed to be working in smaller sections because it's hot, but I have not been getting any tackiness really of it drying up or anything in that nature.
but you just work it back and forth like so. Really user friendly. As you guys can see there, I don't know if you guys can see the oiliness, but it's a definite, it's hard to miss. I could see on a lighter color car. That's why I chose this car to do my first coating. But hey, we all got to learn somewhere, right? So yeah, you guys probably won't catch it on camera. Just gives a light oily film, and really a little bit goes a long way. Like I said, I was just able to do half this door with that one little line that I put. Like so. It's still not getting tacky, it's not drying up. Still able to work the product in. I like to go up and down, side to side, at least a few times, and you'll definitely feel it. Like you'll feel the microfiber start to drag a little bit. Like I'm kind of starting to feel it just a little bit right now. Nothing major, but this is going to be my last pass here. Like so. Now, like I said, it is hot here. It's very hot here. So literally I'm going to give it maybe 10 seconds and then take my towel number 1, and then I'm just going to very lightly just help massage it into the paint. And you can see the line right there. Perfect. You can see the line right there of the coating. Now you can see very light pressure. I'm just going over it. Boom, it disappears. You guys, this Ethos Graphene is so easy to apply. I cannot wait to wash this thing next week and get the hydrophobics on video after it cures. It's gonna be awesome. So awesome. So just like that, you got it massaged into the paint. All right, towel number 1. I'm gonna grab my towel number 2. Now I'm gonna come in, and still you're not gonna be pushing hard. You don't wanna be bearing down on the paint, but you just wanna come up in here and clean it up. Now I over wipe. Like I'll sit here and wipe this panel down for probably way longer than I should, but that's fine because you wanna make sure you got all your high spots off. You can see I got my Astro pneumatic here. That way I can kind of maneuver around and see where I might have missed a spot. So that comes in handy. And just like that, guys. And I can tell you right now, Tim from Ethos, I know you're gonna watch this, man. He said it's not the slickest in the world when it comes to coating. He said don't expect it to be super slick like some of the SiO2 spray sealants out there. But I'll tell you what, it is freaking slick. Like it's really freaking slick. Not gonna lie. I was like, what you mean it's not slick, man? This thing's got some really nice slickness to it, where it's even, and it's gonna get even better, guys. Over the course of 24 hours, it's gonna cure, and it's gonna get even slicker. And then you're gonna add toppers on it. And now this stuff I'm not doing a durability test. Obviously, we're gonna keep an eye on it because I'm gonna be maintaining it after this, guys. But I'm gonna put toppers on it. I'm gonna maintain it because I have to. A lot of you guys out there, don't get it twisted. You put a coating, some people out there think you ceramic coat your car and it's gonna just drive itself outside and wash itself. That's not the case. You gotta maintain it. So I will be maintaining this thing now, and you guys will get to see when I do maintenance washes. I'll definitely show you guys, but for now I wanted to show you guys that and how easy it is to apply, move, remove. It's super easy, guys. I was really nervous, but can't wait to get into a final thoughts on this stuff and talk more about it with you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing done, guys. As you guys can see here, the hood already looking just insanely glossy. Oh man, and you can see here between the hood and the fender already looks like it added a little depth to it, but it could just be the way the light's hitting the paint. But yeah, I'm gonna quit rambling, guys. I'm excited. I'm gonna get this thing done. All right, everybody, we are complete. Smurf has finished his first official coating. You guys, I wanted to do this video a little bit differently, but time was of the essence. Now, I already backed it out and put it in the sun and double checked to make sure I didn't miss any spots. I had to pull it back in. It is so freaking hot right now, guys. But this is the finished product, guys. Looks absolutely fantastic. Definitely adds some really nice gloss and very easy to use. I'm gonna give you guys a quick walk around here. It's already in the 90s right now, and I'm dying, guys. So sorry if this video is a little different than what I initially wanted, but I was not focused on the detail portion of the video. This video is for the coating. So, give you guys a quick walk around. The gloss is just absolutely unreal, guys. I mean, from the mirrors to the roof, it just looks stellar, guys. Stellar? I don't think I've used that word before, so you know I'm excited. Just absolutely outstanding. Ooh, that's a tight fit. No, I could have pulled it more forward, but I like having more room in the front. But man, this graphene. I was so nervous coming into this, and it's such an easy product to work with. I went ahead and coated these light bezels, the lights in the front. I also coated the plastic trim and chrome up front as well. The headlights, I polished those and applied the graphene there too as well. Just looks killer. I mean, the gloss is just unreal. Oh, very happy, guys. I'm happy that I got to bring you guys along on my first coating experience. I popped my coating cherry. This thing just looks freaking wicked, man. It looks awesome out in the sun too. Really, the flake in the paint looks really good. So, now that we went ahead and got a nice walk around, I'm gonna get you guys set up on the tripod, and we're gonna talk a little bit of final thoughts about this Ethos Graphene, guys. All right, everybody, we are in the final thoughts segment. Oh man, it is hot. Final thoughts segment on the Ethos Car Care Graphene Matrix Coating. Oh man, where do I start? I was so nervous coming into this because I didn't know what to expect. You can watch all the videos you want doing a coating, but nothing's gonna change until you do it yourself. And I promise you, if you're scared to do a coating because you think it's too difficult, pick up some Ethos Graphene, because this stuff right here was so easy, unbelievably easy. And I promise you, this is my first coating ever. I would not lie like that. That's just not me. It's so user friendly. Like, here's the things I was worried about. It's gonna dry. I'm not gonna be able to get the coating off. How long am I supposed to wait? When do I know to take it off? My applicator pad, is it gonna get crusty? Am I gonna scratch the paint if I don't do it fast enough, if I wait too long? How much do I apply? You know, all these things I was worried about, having to worry about all that stuff doing the coating. But guys, I promise you, and I'm here for those out there that want to take that next step and do a coating just like I was. You literally just put a line, like you saw in the video, you just put a line right down the center, and a little bit goes a long way. this is still not dried. And it is, you guys, I promise you, it's like 92 right now, I think. So hot in my garage. When I was applying it, I want to say in the garage, it was over 80 degrees in here. It had to be. And I know Tim didn't recommend that. I'm sorry, man, but I had no choice. I just worked fast. I didn't let it sit very long on the paint before I wiped it off at all. I pretty much applied it, literally waited like not even 10 seconds and then started massaging it off, because I got a tip from a friend of mine. Who was it? I can't remember. I want to say it might have been Isaac. I can't remember. Don't hold it to me, but he said that he did the coating when it was hot out and he waited too long. So I said, cool. He said, if it's hot where you're at, just don't take as long to wipe it off. Don't let it, don't let it sit there for too long. So I took his advice and it worked perfectly for me. Not one time did I have any issues. I'm talking not one single issue. And I'm very, very, very happy. It turned out freaking awesome. The paint is just glowing. It's not the slickest. It's not, oh my God, this is so slick. But there is a really good amount of slickness there for a coating. And I was told, don't worry, it's not going to be super, super slick, but, that's fine. It's still slick. It's slicker than I expected. So that's fantastic. I bought these little droppers off of Amazon for like $2. I bought a 2-pack. I'm going to throw it away because it's probably not good. I don't know if you can rinse them out or not, but it was like $1.68 for 2 of them. So I'll just chuck it. Maybe buy a bigger pack next time. Let's see. Prep. So let's talk a little bit about prep, guys. I know it's the final thoughts, but like I said, preparation is key. As long as you follow the good preparation steps before you apply your coating, you'll be just fine. Take your time. And another thing I was worried about was, shoot, what if I forget where I was at and I don't know where I put the coating, where I didn't put the coating? That was one of my biggest fears of coating. You know what I did? I used the body lines of the car to go as guidelines. For instance, if you're doing the front bumper, if there's a section that has a body line, just tell yourself, okay, I'm going from the middle of the bumper to this body line, boom. Then you know everything on the other side of that body line you need to do. Do the fender. If you need to do half the fender, do half the fender, and you know you did at least half, and then just overlap a little bit back into where if you don't know where you stopped. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. But it just takes a little bit of just focus. Just pay attention to what you're doing and you'll be just fine. I did it. Smurf did it. It was my first coating. It went absolutely fantastic. If I could do it, you can do it. If you guys have any questions about it, drop them in the comments. I will definitely answer them for you as far as prep. Now my products, the products I used, I mean, if you guys wanted to know, I can do a quick run through. I washed it with my Turtle Wax Ice snow foam wash. I added a little bit of my Griot's Garage Brilliant Finish rinseless wash into my wash bucket because I use my clay towel and the car soap as my clay lube. That just provides me a little bit of extra lubrication that I like extra lubrication in there just in case I don't mar the paint. I know I'm polishing it exactly, I know, but it's just a habit for me to add an ounce or two of Brilliant Finish car wash for that added lubrication. I used my Meguiar's iron remover, the new iron remover, the green black bottle, whatever it is. I did the iron remover, let it sit. Obviously, you don't let it dry on the paint. Break down that iron before you go in there with the clay towel. Get it all deconned, prep wipe. Then you got to wipe it down with the detox. This is the important step. Once you get everything done, you wipe it down with the detox, and then your paint is ready for your coating. Fantastic first experience for me, guys, and I'm glad that you guys got to come along with me. I still need to finish the interior on this thing, guys. So I'm gonna get back to work. And I want to say thank you guys all for joining me on this video and taking the time out of your day to watch Smurf do his first coating. I'm excited, and I hope you guys are excited, and I hope some of you out there that were scared to do a coating get the encouragement right now to do it. This is a fantastic, very, very, very user-friendly coating. I will be maintaining this car in the next week. I'm gonna try to get it back for a wash so we can check out the hydrophobics on this coating. I'm so excited. You want to give it time to cure. This coating needs to cure it. Don't wash the car for at least a week. That's why I said, hey, maybe next weekend she can bring it back and I can wash it. So I will let her know, don't wash it. Try not to do anything like crazy. Don't take it through a tunnel wash. No, please don't. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about that. But yes, I will let her know it needs to cure. Once it cures, it's going to get even glossier and slicker. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys. And I hope you guys all have a fantastic day, night, evening, whatever it is where you're at right now watching. And if you like this video, please consider hitting the subscribe buttons. Smash that thumbs up for me. Click that notification bell so you get notified when I do more videos. And I'm going to catch you guys all on the next video.